Good day. Our topic for today is the other laws on education. The first one is the Republic Act 7796. This law is known as the TESDA Act of 1994. Let's go to the brief history of TESDA. The Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, or TESDA, was established through the enactment of Republic Act number 7796, otherwise known as the Technical Education and Skills Development Act of 1994, which was signed into law by President Fidel V. Ramos on August 25, 1994. So this agency replaced and absorbed the National Manpower and Youth Council, the Bureau of Technical and Vocational Education, and the personnel and functions pertaining to technical vocational education in the regional offices. So the TESDA shall also have a board composed of 10 members to be appointed by the President of the Philippines. The TESDA secretaries is composed of: first is the Secretary of Department of Labor and Employment, the chairperson. Second is the Secretary of Education, Culture and Sports, co-chairperson. The Secretary of Trade and Industry, co-chairperson. The next is Secretary of Agriculture, the member. Secretary of Interior and Local Government, member. And the last is the Director General of TESDA, Secretariat, also a member. The next republic is the Republic Act number 7797. This law was passed on August 18, 1994, provided for the lightening of the school calendar from 200 days but not more than 220 days beginning in the school year 1995 to 1996. The next act is the Republic Act number 7836. This law is known as the Philippine Teachers Professionalization Act of 1994. It was signed into law on December 16, 1994, and the objective of the laws is to ensure and promote quality education through the professionalization of teachers, and the second one is the supervision and regulation of the licensure examination. Creation of the Board for Professional Teachers, composed of 5 commissioners appointed by the President of the Philippines upon the recommendation of the recognized and accredited Association of Teachers. The board shall be under the general supervision and administration of the Professional Regular Commission, or the PRC. Institution of the licensure examination for teachers, or LET, which shall replace the Professional Board Exam for Teachers, or the PBET. The transferring the authority of administering the LET from the Civil Service Commission and Department of Education, Culture, Sports, or the desk of the Board for Professional Regulation Commissions. The next act is the Republic Act number 7877. This law is known as the Anti-Sexual Harassment Act of 1995. This one signed into law on February 14, 1995, under former President Fidel Ramos' administration. On the other hand, sexual harassment in an education or training environment is committed: number 1, against one who is under the care or custody or supervision of the offender; 2, when the sexual made the condition of to the giving of a passing grade, or the granting of honors and scholarships, or the payment of a stipend, allowance, or the other benefits, privilege, or considers. The last is when the sexual advances result in an intimidate, hostile, or offensive environment for the student's trainee or apprentice. The next Republic Act is the Republic Act number 7880. This act, known as the Fair and Equitable Access to Education Act. It is the declared policy of the state to uphold the primacy of education, to foster patriotism and nationalism, accelerate social progress, and promote total human liberation and development. The next act is the Republic Act number 8047. This act, known as the Book Publishing Industry Development Act. It is recognized that the book publishing industry has a significant role in national development, considering that books, which are its products, are instrumental in the citizenry's intellectual, technical, and cultural development, the basic social foundation for the economic and social growth of the country. Books are most effective and economical tools for achieving educational growth, for imparting information, and for recording, preserving, and disseminating the nation's cultural heritage. Section 5 National Book Development Plan. The National Book Development Plan shall include the specific measures needed to realize the purposes and objectives of the National Book Policy. The formulation of the plan shall involve A. The collection and tabulation of data on book production covering such areas as paper production, supply and consumption, publishing equipment and machinery and existing distribution networks. Letter B. A survey on the availability of adequate and proper manpower and supporting skills needed by the publishing industry such as authors, editors, designers and illustrators, marketing personnel, and printers. Letter C. A survey of existing legislation affecting the book industry both at the national and international levels. Letter D. A survey of professional training capability as well as of reading habits and attitudes. And the last is consultations with all segments of the book industry concerned in preparing the National Book Development Plan on the basis of the results aforementioned survey. Section 7 Governing Board Composition, Terms, Powers, and Functions. There is hereby created a National Book Development Board, hereinafter referred to as the Board, which shall be under the administrative supervision of the Office of the President. The Governing Board shall be composed of 11 members who shall be appointed by the President of the the 11 members shall be composed of 5 representatives of the government to be chosen from the Department of Education or DepEd, Culture and Sports (DEX), Department of Trade and Industry the DTI, Department of Science and Technology the DOST, National Commission for Culture and the Arts the NCCA, and nominees by the Commission on Higher Education or LACHED and Technical Education Skills Development Authority TESDA from the academe and training institutions respectively, and the 6 representatives from the nominees of organizations of private book publishers, printers, writers, book industry-related activities, students in the private education sector, preferably representatives of the 3 main islands of the country in view of the substantial progress made by other regions in publishing in Section 10 Public School and Textbook Publishing. The DEC shall consult with the board in prescribing the guidelines, rules, and regulations in preparing the minimum learning competencies and prototypes and other specifications of books required by public elementary and secondary school. The DEC shall confine itself to A. Preparing the minimum learning competencies and prototypes and other for the books and manuscript called for. B. Texting, evaluating, selecting, and approving the manuscripts or books to be submitted by publishers for multiple adoption. C. Providing assistance in the distribution of textbooks to the public school system. And the last is promulgating with the participation and assistance of the board rules and regulations for the private book publishers in the testing, evaluation, selection, approval, as well as produce specification and acquisition of public schools textbooks. And the last one is Section 11 Participation of private publishers in the public school textbook program, guided by the minimum learning competencies for the elementary level, the desired learning competencies for the secondary level, and other specifications prepared by the DEX. Publishers shall development and submit 9 to the DEX those syllabi and prototypes and manuscript or books is intended for use in the public schools for testing, evaluation, selection, and approval. Upon approval of the manuscript or books, publishers shall produce and supply the textbooks as ordered by the DEX. That's all for today, and thank you for listening.